With great respect and love, I welcome you all with all of my heart. Thank you so much for coming. Now, all of you have been here, so I can talk frankly. Not that I wouldn't anyway. You know, you've heard all this stuff. You've heard that you are not what you think you are. That what you are is eternal. So, stop believing it. Stop believing that you are some person, that you are definable. Because your nature is indescribable. You are beyond anything known. So when you go through your day, you can watch this character. You watch the Jacoby character do whatever. But thankfully, you're not that character. Thankfully, you're not Dan. You're not Tracy. You're not Donald.
What a relief.
Really?
What a relief.
Exactly. Yeah. Because Donald lives in prison.
That's right.
The prison of the body, the prison of the mind, the prison of just thinking that you're limited. I mean, it's like we've all created in our minds a personal prison. You don't have to live there. It's not a lifetime sentence. You can get out. It's just like clicking your heels and believing it. You just have to believe it and not buy this stuff. Don't buy it. The mind says, oh yes, I knew, I can take care of everything. Just look at what a great job I've done. Yeah, okay, forget it. You see? Why live in prison when you can be free? You can be free. Let the mind and the body do what it needs to do. It's not a problem because it's not you. It doesn't affect you. The mind thinks of all kinds of crazy things. Thank God that's not you. Otherwise you'd be crazy too. All this stuff is just stuff that's happening. It's not happening to you. It's just stuff that happens. Some of it's pleasurable, some of it's difficult, but it's just stuff. It's just stuff that's happening. Your place, you know, your place is so great. It just watches everything. It simply watches all of it. So, learn to watch the mind. Just watch it. Find out who that watcher is, because that is you. You're not the thinker. You're not the doer. You are the eternal witness of all. Right now, there's a front row seat to the personality body show that you're stuck with for the moment. But you see, you're not really stuck with it because it's not you. You can just sit back and be witness to everything and not be involved. It'll still go on. You'll still do the things you think you should do, and they will be right or they will be wrong. It will continue, but you won't have to suffer with it. You won't have to suffer with the poor decisions or the good decisions. None of that. The suffering is unnecessary. Simply watch it. Watch it come, watch it go. And the mind's going, I can watch it. Well, the mind can't. You see? So watch the mind say it can do it. Watch the mind claim this and claim that. Watch the mind thinking it is who you are, and just don't buy it. Don't buy it anymore. It's enough already. It hasn't gotten you anywhere. All it's gotten you in is prison. It's time to break free. It's time to realize that you are free. You are free. You are not who you think you are. You are not these feelings, these thoughts, this body. This is not who you are. One day they'll all be gone. Then who will you be? Who you always were. Who you are now. It's just forgotten. And the focus is on this minute little thing. This mind, this body. You know how tiny they are? You know how tiny? Just get up in a plane and you can find out. They're really tiny. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. Can't see them anymore. And you know, while you're in this body and identified with the mind, you're thinking, oh, it's so big. It's so big I can't even deal with it. Oh, this is happening, that's happening. Well, I want you all to go out in your yard, find a little ant colony, find the ants walking in a line. Look at them. One of them's carrying food. One of them's kind of fighting with the other. One of them's perfect order. You know, they all think they're very important. And one's bringing them food and going, I'm doing a really good thing here. The queen's going to really dig this. You know, it's like, and then the other one steals the food from him. He goes, what the fuck is this? He's going to get all the credit. What about me? You see, it's funny when you think about the ant. But when you think about yourself, all of a sudden it's serious stuff. Then it's really big time. You don't understand, I'm going through this. No, you're not. You're not. You're just like that ant. All you have to do is get up in a plane, you'll see it. You're just like that ant. That's all. The beauty of it, though, is that this very moment is all you need to discover yourself again. Because it's all here, now, right now. It's not like you have to get somewhere to get it. It's all here, right now. In this now, every now, continually tells you where your home is. That is your home. So when you go into that now, all of a sudden, the mind just goes still. It's awesome. And you see, here's the thing. Then the mind gets active again. The mind goes, that was cool, I like that. How do we find that now again? And all that. Well, the problem is that when the mind does that, you look at it. You look directly at those thoughts. Forget about looking at the thoughts. Look in between the thoughts. Don't look at the thoughts anymore. Not those kind of thoughts. I mean, there's a thought like, oh, you know, I have to go to the bathroom, or I have to get up at 9. Now, those thoughts are different. That's an operating, working mind. But the kind of thoughts I'm talking about are the extraneous ones that have to do with me, me, me. You see? You don't need to bother with them. They're not helping anyone. They're not serving you. They're not serving anyone else. All they're doing is creating misery and a sense of imprisonment. Let them go. Let them go. Instead of looking at thoughts, look in between the thoughts. That's where your peace is. That's where now is. Because now is only experienced in between thoughts. As soon as the thoughts come, now is gone. So go back home. And the only thing that draws you to looking at those thoughts is this sense of identification with them. That they are your thoughts, that this is you, that this is how you feel, and this is what you think, and this is what is right, and this is what is wrong, and this is what I like, and this is what I don't like. That's prison. That's prison.